So just to start, I want to let folks know that I'm talking to Dr. Andrea LaFountain, who's leading the Loving God Heart, Soul, and Mind Retreat, March 6th to the 8th. So Andrea, if you could just let us know a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, Jessica. So my background is psychology. Um, that's where I spent academia and most of my career. Late in life, as you know, in my 50s, I felt called to go back to university, which was quite strange, and I got a master's in theology. So both of those things, psychology and theology, are really an important part of who I am. My work focuses on teaching and research and writing. I'm the founder and president of Truth First Ministry, which is designed to help people grow in Christ. I'm also a member of Harvard's Love and Flourishing Group, where we try to research how to help people have a flourishing life. And I'm an adjunct professor of psychology at Divine Mercy University. I live in Philadelphia right now with my husband and one daughter. And I have five sons, or four sons, who are off in college in various places.
Wow, you have your hands full.
It's busy, but all good. Yeah.
And because this is a new retreat, and it's also unique, we don't offer a lot of spirituality retreats that are more general, so men, women's, couples, whomever. So could you say a few things about what makes this retreat unique and who would benefit from it?
Yeah, sure. I think it's unique because, coming out of the background that I have and who I am, there is that blend of the psychology, which is the how to, and the theology, which is the what. And I think when I look at theology, Jesus said the most important thing is to love God. And I think we get that, but how do we really, really love God? The Bible tells us with heart and soul and mind. And I think what's unique about this retreat is we're bringing in the psychology how to. We're really breaking it down into what do I need to change in how I think, how I feel, how I behave to make good on that very important commandment. And I think what's really fun is we have some little tests, little diagnostic tools that people can answer and get a score on where they are on heart love and another one for soul love and mind love. And people love doing those little tests and finding out where do they profile on that. And it's really nice to see at the end of the retreat, we do those again and just seeing the growth in a measurable way. You can say, wow, I came in on Friday and I had this heart love score, and now, Sunday I'm at, this score. And that's a unique thing for people to see that they've really truly grown in their love for God.
Thank you. And it actually just occurred to me, I mentioned you, it just occurred to me this morning that the retreat's during Lent. And that
Yes.
growth and that change, that's what the season of Lent is all about. So
Yes, and I think, there's no, better way to show love or to show sacrifice to God than just to be thoroughly in love with him. And part of our love for him does entail, sacrifice, like doing his will instead of our will as he prayed in Gethsemane before he, went to the crucifixion, and we're to emulate that during a season of Lent. So learning to love God in that sacrificial way is a very good fit for our Lenten journey. Yeah.
and just let's say someone is seeing this or read about it and they're kind of on the fence about whether or not this retreat would be right for them. What would you say to them?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll quote what Jesus says, it's the first and greatest thing is to love God. That is the fundamental call for every Catholic, for every Christian, any person who has a faith in God. It comes down to that love relationship. There's always room to grow in that. God's love for us is so beyond our comprehension that, even if we have a little bit of love, sometimes we're inclined to say, yeah, yeah, I know God. I love God. I've got a love relationship with God. I'm good. I don't need this. But I can promise you, going through love, breaking it out into heart love, growing in that, and then figuring out, well, what is mind love? What does even that look like? How do I grow there? And then with soul love, that's profound depth of love when we break it into that element of looking at our love relationship with God. I would say if you're on the fence, I can promise you that if you come away for this weekend, you will change in their depth of love for God. And I think nothing is more important than that.
That that is powerful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really excited about it, Jessica. I think it's going to be dynamic. I think people are going to really get in there inside themselves and see God in a whole new way.
Well, thank you so much for offering this retreat.
Yeah,
Really.
well, thank you for, inviting me to be a part of, your retreat house. And then, Cape May is gorgeous,
Yes.
and the hospitality that you guys offer, is second to none. The question is, why wouldn't you be there?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Andrea. And just talking to
See
the
you
folks out
soon.
there, hope to see you for the March 6th to the 8th retreat weekend. And if you have any questions about it, don't hesitate to call the office or email me directly. Thanks so much.
Great.